Hey guys, Eric.
It's Tim.
This is Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. Dreeple Wars.
Dreeple Wars.
Dreeple Wars.
Silver Lake Games. So, we've played it. We've talked about it.
It's time to review it.
As always, you know how we score. 1 to 5, 3 being average, 1 being a steaming pile of cow dung, and 5 being outstanding. That's right, David. We've gone back because of your requests.
Saying that
What do we
word.
score on?
Graphics and artwork.
Rulebook.
Rulebook. Replayability. Components. And fun.
And possibly not in that order.
But we'll go in a specific order.
Eric's
Just not the
getting
one that I said.
OCD, not in that order. That's funny.
Well, the time we skipped around, we got confused with what
man,
we've
it was
done.
bad. It was bad. Repetition makes perfect.
No, it's okay. Jumble it. Jumble it.
Tim, take the graphics and artwork. It is your category.
For this one, I thought it was for the type of game it is. I thought it was pretty spot on for where it should be. I don't think they went above and beyond to make it real illustrious or overly colorful or a lot of artwork and stuff like that. I think they did exactly what they were supposed to do for a game this size, and I gave it an average of 3.
Glenda?
Well, I gave it a 4. Small game, colorful, the graphics. It's not perfect. It's not over the top. It's not like, it's just 4. It's 4, actually. It's actually good. It's not 4. It's 4.
Are you done?
Yes.
It's 4.
It's 4.
I gave it a 4 as well. I kind of liked the artwork, especially the dragons on the cards. There was a lot of uniqueness to the tiles. There was nothing that was like doubled. Mm-hmm. It was all individual artwork for every card. And then when you had the map tiles, the front and back were different for the decimated and non-decimated. So I gave it a 4. Rulebook, Tim?
I actually gave the rulebook a 4. Yeah, I know, right? I just thought that, first off, it's, a page? It's not even 4 pages. It's literally like a page.
Isn't.
It's like an 8.5 by 11 sheet, if that. Everything we needed to find was right there. I take these into account as part of the rule book because this is turn by turn.
Cheat.
All the information you need to have per dragon, per symbol that's on there. I mean, this takes care of 99% of your questions right there. So I thought it was, everything was given to you right there. I did, could have given it a perfect, but I didn't.
Glenda?
Wow, Tim. You gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.
This is pretty high. Well, I gave it a 4 too. It's just a small game, and there's not a lot on the rulebook anyway. It's very basic, really basic. No, it's not perfect because you're still missing some, stuff that while you're playing, and you're like, is this how you do it or something like that? It still didn't come up so quick, but then again, it's almost perfect. So it's short, it's easy to read, everything's there, like Tim said. You have this, you just look at it, the symbols and what it means. It's 4.
So I gave Rulebook a 3.
Why, Eric? That's such a reverse. That's so weird.
Okay, sometimes when you shrink down a rulebook to almost nothingness, it leaves things up to question, well, how do we do this? One of the things was, like with land, do you leave the damage on, do you take it off? The runes, it doesn't really say, do you just take the very top one, or can you randomly can you take whichever one you want off the land? It's not that it's bad. I put it as an average. I just felt that there were a few things that could have been explained a little bit more thoroughly, and let's get,
So
to be
compact.
to be fair. To be fair, Silverlight Games does a really good job for being a small company. It gets an average score from me. It's not outstanding, and it's not too much. It's just right there.
So, y'all mark this down. The guy who normally says a rule book's a rule book, it's average.
It's a rule book.
Gave a rule book a 4. The same game, the guy that scores the rule books based because he's the one that normally reads them from cover to cover and that knows where everything's at, and he says, "Oh yeah, it's really laid out really well." Gave it an average. I'm floored.
There's something wrong.
It's amazing.
The square is
What
not
a day.
square, and
Did you give your
circle's
score,
not
Glenda?
circle. Huh?
What a day.
Did you give your score?
Yeah, I did.
Well,
I
good.
did.
Then go components.
He doesn't want to deal with the rule book anymore. Components, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, actually, it's not. I'm sorry. The components, this, I gave a perfect score. They thought about all the things that you needed to play the game. And it's not dull. It's colorful. I like my colors. I like the wooden tokens. And it's engraved or whatever you call this. It's beautiful. They thought about that and this, and the only thing is, even though I give it a 5 on all
The Land of Men? Are you talking about the Land of Men?
Dragon, the Land of Men,
The Dragon Lands,
and
the
the
dice.
dice. I like the color that they chose, but it's perfect still. But the numbering, it's really hard to tell. It's hard to see. And as far as this one, they really did good in this one, but you really have to take a look at it closer. So I didn't give a point off on that one. Some people have very good vision, but it's
some
really,
people.
but it's really,
Some people have
all
really
of
good
that
vision.
are good for
Not
a
these
small,
guys, but
blind
Size
as
of
a kid.
Tim, what did you give on components?
I gave it a 5 as well. First off, what really attracted me is
The gems?
the shiny, clear plastic gems, and then
The dragon.
yeah, the molding, the cutouts of the dragons. Like Glenda said, there's good colors, there's good difference. They got a die for each one. I thought that was pretty awesome. I like to see games go away from the norm, the resin figures and things like that. Go with something different. It kind of reminded me of the Ghostbusters game that had the translucent figures. So that really attracted me. I do agree with the lands. Some of them are kind of hard to read, but I didn't think that took away from the rest of it.
Right.
But that would have been more graphics and artwork anyways.
Right.
You good?
Yeah.
I get
Wait. No, I'm good.
I give components of 4.
What?
Y'all hate me, I know today.
Is that because he didn't win?
No, I found, and some of the things that I kind of knocked, it's an easy fix. Like the runes, and both you brought up the runes were kind of hard to really see, really tell what they were. But I think just a hit of dark shade on them from Warpaints would take care of that, just to give some definition. Aside from that, it was a 4. It's above average. I wasn't jumping up and down with it,
Oh, wow. That one got stamped real hard. Wrong.
And off center.
That's how.
That's what we have it for. Okay.
Wow, I cannot believe that.
The one you pick up.
That's the issue. But this one, oh my god, this is
Now-
like nostalgic.
Pretty
But
cool.
I love the dragons. The dragons are awesome.
Yeah.
I actually I gave Hoods 4. I'm gonna roll into replayability. I gave replayability a 4 as well. I think the more players in this game would make the game a lot more fun. I think the bare minimum of this isn't going to do it because you can avoid each other. I think if you get up to like 6 or 7 players, you're going to have dragons fighting each other. You're going to have
battle.
like us. We were just hopscotching around grabbing the gems because you
You don't
either
wanna
win
fight.
by grabbing all the dragon lands, you win by grabbing all the lands of men, or you win, or the game ends because all the hearts are gone, or all the tokens are gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think there would have been a lot more fighting amongst us if there had been more players. Even if just 4 of us, if John Bell make it tonight, I think it would have cast a difference on the game.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to say though that I think you took a little bit of fun in the replayability,
But
because
you
the
kind
way
of do.
well, I mean, some people might say that replayability and fun it's kind of redundant.
Yeah.
But when you think about it the way that we think about it, it's really 2 separate things.
The aspect of
How
the
much
game.
fun can you have playing one game, and then how much fun can you have playing multiple games?
Right.
And when I look at it from a replayability standpoint, I can see how this could become a routine game. You know what you're going to do. You know how you're going to play. You know how they're going to play. You know how they're going to play. And, you just kind of get into that, going through the motions. So I gave it an average because I think that while it could be that game that you break out on the rainy day, like we always say, you can do that. But would you do it 2 rainy days in a row? Probably not.
True.
Probably not. Then again, I don't know.
But it is one you would pull off the shelf.
I would play it.
Yeah.
I would play it. I gave it an average, though. I gave it a 3.
Glenda, replayability?
I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.
She just throws it
On
out
the
there.
2 aspects of that replayability, like we said, it becomes there's more that you can do when there's more people. Because, the strategy or the
Or less you can
attack
do.
or the battle and
Depending
all
on how you
that.
play.
Or less. But less people, it can be real, let's just gather all and not fight and dodge each other. But then again, the other aspect of replayability, it's something that we play, we like, we'll do it again, and we'll still have a different outcome, depending how you shuffle stuff, and, So, yeah, I give it a 4. It will still come to a point that it becomes redundant. It will become, okay, I know what you're going to do, I know what you're going to pick,
Yeah.
but...
It's kind of like playing Eric and Risk.
Yes,
Australia will be mine!
Correct. So you have to attack Australia. But then, yeah. So I
Even
give
in
it a
Play
4.
Geek, he went for Australia, too. He went for that hemisphere.
When?
So 4.
Play Geek.
Oh, okay.
All right, fun.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I gave it a 5 fun. 5 fun means I had fun, and it's a fun game. And I think all, as far as the age group, it's kind of wide, so young and old alike can have fun with the game.
Did she say she had
There-
fun with it?
There's not a lot of people. I mean, there's not a lot of people. Anybody can play it and have fun with it,
Slim.
and I did.
I gave it a 5 as well. I thought that
See?
it was, this game definitely meets the fun factor. It's definitely fun to come up with a strategy, trying to win, but it's also fun to watch everybody else as to what they're doing and trying to figure out, oh crap, what do I need to do this? How do I counter that? What am I going to do here? So it really kept you interested. You didn't have a lot of downtime to sit there and twiddle your thumbs, pick your nose.
It's a
all that
fast-paced
kind of stuff.
game, so
Yeah.
that makes it fun. Like, you know me, I like short and sweet. fun
Paying
game.
attention.
There you go.
Well, I gave it a 4 on fun. I am above average. Quit doing at me.
We're just playing with you.
I give it a 4 on fun. I had fun playing the game. I see the ability to have fun every time I play this game. I agree with Tim. It's part of the fun is being able to watch what everybody else is doing. I also see the fact that it was extremely easy to throw this thing on the table, figure out how to play it, and play it with little to no problem. On the playthrough that we will be putting up, did we have like one mistake that we were making?
Yes, we did. We had.
But aside from that, everything else ran smooth. And realistically, I don't think the one mistake made that much of a difference that it would have changed the outcome of that game.
You want a perfect playthrough? Watch somebody else. You want to see how it's really going to be done?
Real people play.
How it's gonna happen when you take this home and you start breaking it out to play it? Watch us, because we're just as eager to play these games as you guys are. So we get to it, we're like,
Yes. So
we'll figure it out later.
Jumping and
figure it out while we're making those mistakes.
Somebody will tell us what we did wrong.
Correct. So we're the real human, not robot game.
Anyways, guys,
Check, not robot.
overall score 4.1. Dreeple Wars. Hey, support your local gaming. We support
Discover Games.
Fayetteville, Georgia.
4.1, guys. Dreeple Wars.
Silverlake Games.
Tyrell Woods.
Tyrell Woods.
Tyrell Woods.
Game on, guys.
Game on, folks.
Game on.